today. Ramadeepa, as we say, the confidence that he got from that superb drive.
What a great picture that is, looking back at Hakam Danish, and now forward Brian.
Up the inside of Daniel again, just slots it there, goes a little bit wide, onto the green then, so he might enter
second place yesterday. He slots in behind Karpushin. Karpushin has bounced.
Uriarte and the leader Veda Pratama on the 54.
Have a track limits warning, but they have officially been caught by the others. They've now got Karpushin on their tail. Back
with the confidence that he has, taking pole position, erasing the disappointment from yesterday.
And 8 laps to go. We're not halfway through this yet.
Pushing, moving up the inside, potentially, certainly of Morelli, but also potentially Daniel as well. Not. Well then. This is
still plenty to action to remain.
They're being very sensible, Peter. It's like a very high-speed game. White, as we see Morelli get pushed wide now by Beñat Fernandez, moving up the inside through the Omega curve. They come, seen plenty of drama over the last 24 hours of chess. They're in it for the long run now. This is your group. Doesn't look like any of them are going to really drop off. Danish side by side with Morelli in the background too.
So Uriarte leads.
Or so as Uriarte gets nerfed wide by Beñat Fernandez. Not quite from the same part of Spain. One from Sabotase made that step up to be a consistent podium contender. Gonzalez clearly knows this.
From Gonzalez. I wonder now if Gonzalez has got with the fellow Spanish.
Santander, one from the Basque Country. Almost neighbours, basically. In geographic place very, very well. I'm going to have a look at what he was up to last weekend.
Well, if the two Spanish can make a break for it, they've got the slightest advantage over Veda Pratama in
good terms, you can say.
Well, a great mix of nationalities there.
And the point is, I think all 5 of them know that you need the slipstream for third place.
But they were half a second slower last time around than Karpushin, Peter.
At the front of the field, isn't it? Kyrgyzstan leads.
From Indonesia, Spain.
Dream here. Veda's tried to run away with it and couldn't, and they know that you need the slipstream.
The Yugoslavian rider, Kyrgyzstani rider, sorry.
Yeah.
Argentina, Italy. Zenmitani, the number 34, up into 9th.
So there really is no point in doing anything silly at this point in the race. Just hang in there. You've got
look at this stuff side by side. And hard on the brakes, the back end of the KTM.
Place now, as Pratama was the one who got really pushed back in the latest big shuffle.
Yeah,
7 laps to go and a couple of corners, and then sort it out over the last couple of laps.
And hopping around there as Brian turns it into the first right-hander. Zen said his real problem is qualifying. He came off the 6th row of the grid today from 16th.
There is the group behind. It's another slipstreaming battle, and of course it's the 85
and Agostinelli has got a long lap penalty.
Yeah, that
said it's just very hard when you come from the back like that. But he's he did a
Singapong there. Mike Yu is his commonly used name. That's a lot.
It'll be a track limits thing as well, and it'll probably be, Pete, surely that it'll be the final corner where there isn't really a lit.
Superb job yesterday in the wet. He got up to 5th place. I wonder if he could do the same thing today.
Easier than saying Katsiak Singapong. Mike Yu, his mates call him.
I'm just having a look. It'll be the first turn as well. That'll be where these riders are getting caught out. Christian Daniel Jr. in 11th spot at the moment. Tinez just behind him in 12th. Those two by David Gonzalez in the Moto3 Junior World Championship last time out in.
Right, side by side then on the brakes. This is where Brian was so late yesterday.
Adding their time a bit as we look towards the front of the race still. Karpushin, the rider who's really a ref just last weekend, came away with 9 points. 7th place finish in race 2 for him.
And won the race, but this time it's Gonzalez who gets underneath him to take the lead.
He wanted to stay out front. He's happy to lead and do all the legwork. Morelli just behind him with Gonzalez too. So certainly taking that confidence from there through to here as we see Singapong.
Keep off the green. Oh, no, using every bit of road.
And Beñat Fernandez doing a late braking in towards turn 1 as well.
and as we've said,
up there ahead of Marco Morelli then. So this is the battles for 12th and
staying away. And the number 11, David Gonzalez, a 17-year-old Spaniard. He has the lead now. Can so many times, you know, the guys don't have to muck each other up. Now this is a place where you don't need the slipstream.
13th, so Morelli's found his feet a little bit, hasn't he? What was he doing last time out?
Brian Iriarte and Veda Pratama go with him.
And crucially, Peter, into 6th place as they cross the line that time.
Like you did at Mugello, you can get away. You know, at the moment there's no real sign of it.
Last lap around a 2:03.
But it's ridiculous. You know, Marco Morelli, you remember, go back to...
I'm around Hakim Danish. Number 13 then. On the...
It's a huge group. We're all the way, the top 15 down to Ewan van Kruyten. Assen last year can win a race like he's on a different planet.
Yes.
And then how is he scratching around here?
Chasing Pat, Iriarte and Gonzalez side by side coming into 2A and 2B. Who's going to be the last?
In the battle for the lead, but it is possible to break the advantage here and get clear for a few points.
Obviously starting from the back of the grid, didn't get the first lap that he would have wanted. Lost on the brakes, it is Gonzalez going way wide though, a big bubble for the number 11, and he's going to mess.
Let's see whether Carpuchin can do it. It's Morelli in second place again. He's got Gonzalez, Iriarte, Fernandez.
We'll have to see what happens tomorrow when the grid has changed up again. Got the drive for other riders, they have to cut back across it, and then we're going to have Danish. He's going side by side. We've got 4 riders.
Remember, deeper right on his tail.
And Iriarte's got to be careful because he's got a track limits warning. One more infraction he'll have.
Yeah, but he just, you know, that's unfortunate. I think he's a lovely...
The pressure towards turn 3. You got Danish. He's back in a second place. It's 1, 2, 3 in the champ. Have to go through the long lap penalty lane. Same goes for Lucas Brown, the 29 in 17th.
Young man, he's got incredible talent, but it just has up weekends and down weekends.
Championship 1, 2, 3 in the race, and it all changes in the blink of an eye as we see unfortunate place at the moment.
Yeah, and I saw Carpuchin get precious close to the green at the bottom of the track. Just the way it is.
And I do know he's I was just going to say, Maverick Vinales, his managed
stuff there, brilliant. To see Hakim on the number 13 now, splitting his on that lap. He may or may not have touched it. Marco Morelli in second place.
Agency Marco Morelli's in. Actually, it's part of Maverick Vinales' own agency. He came by
2 championship riders. That is the order they run in the championship. Iriarte leads the pack, back in contact with Carpuchin. They go down the hill. They've overtaken him, come out of the slips.
By the 10 yesterday, to sort of instantly after qualifying to see what was going on with effectively one of his run.
Danish and Veda Pratama. 1, 2, 3.
And if you've got David Gonzalez, who really